Your team's Slack messages aren't as private as you think. Every conversation, every file share, every private channel, it's all sitting on someone else's servers. What if I told you that there's a better way? That's where Mattermost comes in. It's an open source Slack alternative that you host on your own infrastructure. Your data, your servers, your control. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to set that up. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and deploy a VPS. I deployed a very simple 1-core, 1 GB cloud VPS using Liquid Web. You guys can use, Linode, Vultr, DigitalOcean, Hetzner, any of that type of stuff. I use Hetzner for personal projects, so I definitely recommend them. But once you have that VPS running, we are running Ubuntu 24.04. So we want to go ahead and SSH into that. So we're going to grab the command right here from our Liquid Web portal and paste that in. Going to ask us for a password. Let's go ahead and grab that password, that in, and now we are in. So first things first that we always want to go ahead and do is install Docker. This link will be in the description below. So we're just going to scroll down here a little bit and we are going to copy this command right here where it says set up Docker's apt repository. We're going to copy that, paste and run. I may have ran some of this beforehand, so some of it will go by pretty fast. After that, we're going to scroll down just a little bit and we're going to see to install the latest version, run these commands. So we're going to go ahead and copy that, paste that in, enter. Once Docker is installed, you can go ahead and confirm with docker space -v. Go ahead and have Docker installed. So let's go back to our web browser. This link will also be in the description below. I'm going to show you guys how to deploy Mattermost on Docker, and we're going to deploy it without their installed Nginx, their pre-installed Nginx, and we're going to use our own reverse proxy to go ahead and put our own SSL cert using that. So in a terminal window, clone the repository and enter the directory. So let's go ahead and copy this command, paste that in, enter, and then we're going to ls. As you can see, there's a new directory, so we're going to cd into that just like the instruction said, ls, and there's a couple files here. You really don't have to do much. The only thing you really have to do is copy the environment file, the environment.example to the .env. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to do cp for copy, env.example to .env, press enter, and then go ahead and go into that. Now, the only thing, and this says it in the docs as well, and you guys can read it if you want, the only thing we really have to change is this top line where it says domain. Let's go ahead and go here and we're going to do fugatsu.cc. That is the domain that we're going to be using. Escape and save. Then we're going to go back to the Mattermost instructions, scroll down just a little bit, and then we're going to see this right here, create the required directories and set their permissions. We're just going to copy that, paste it in, press enter, and it should just work immediately. Scroll down just a little bit more and we're going to see this right here where it says deploy without using the included Nginx. So we're just going to copy that first line and paste that in. It's going to go ahead and download the container and get everything started, and I will see you guys once that is done. Once that is up and running, we can go ahead and confirm with a docker space ps. As you guys can see, there is a PostgreSQL database running and the Mattermost container running as well. So what we want to go ahead and do, we can go back to the web and we can see that it should be hosted on 8065. So if you want to check that via your IP, you can go ahead and copy the IP, paste that in, and then :8065. Should load you right into the Mattermost to create your first account. So we're going to do admin@fugatsu.cc. Choose your username, we'll just put admin. And then password, we'll just put in something random and then click create account. What's the name of your organization? We're going to type in, let's just type in Fugatsu. Click continue, skip the tools, and then click finish setup. Going to go ahead and create the workspace and sign you in. As you can see, it looks very similar to Slack. I want to say there is a dark mode. I could be wrong. Edit, Indigo, save. There you go. Now we're in dark mode and it probably looks a little bit better for you guys. So because this is the free version, you do lose out a lot of features, but I mean, for a home lab, it's nice. So the biggest thing is if I go ahead and go here to the top and click system console, it'll open up the admin console. You'll scroll down to users and then you'll see that one user that you just created. Now, how do you add a new user? Because you don't have, if you have an SMTP server, you can send people invites that way. But if you don't, like we do in this video, I'm going to show you guys a quick workaround to get that working. So go to the terminal and then you're going to type in this command. You're going to type in docker space exec docker-matter -1, the name of the container, and then you're going to do Mattermost/bin/mmctl, which is Mattermost CTL, space user space create -- email, and then we'll do user@fugatsu.cc space -- username user, and then -- password, and then whatever password you want to give them. So we'll just type in user 0921. Go ahead and press enter. You'll see created user. And then if we go back to our system console and just refresh that page, you will see that we have a new user. And they're already set with member, but you can update their email, reset their password, remove all their sessions, manage their teams, roles, all that stuff. But we do want to go inside here and add a team. We're going to add the Kugatsu team, click add. And that is pretty much it. So if you copy their username, and let's open up a private window, and then we'll go to the IP again. We should get a new login page. View in browser. The email is user 0921 and click login. As you can see, we're logged in as a member now, and it says you and admin joined the team. If we go into town square, type in hi, press enter, go back to our admin one, we can click back to Kugatsu right here, town square, and as you can see, user said hi. Shows that they're online. You can see the people in the channel, and then we can just type in hello back to us. Same thing, going into the incognito browser, you should be able to see the admin say hi, just like that. Calling will automatically work as long as you're doing 443, you do SSL certs. I do have this set up in the background. So if we do go to our normal browser and go to our domain, kugatsu.cc, it logs us right in, same admin account, kugatsu.cc. So we have our fully qualified domain name with our SSL cert. So that is pretty much it. If you guys did enjoy, please let me know, put in the comments what you guys want to see next. And I hope you guys did enjoy.